How's it going, everyone? Luke here with the Salty Vol. Right now I'm going to be showing you how to tie on a popping cork with the D.O.A shrimp. Redfish love these. Got it right here. I'm going to show you how to tie it up.
What it's really simulating is a shrimp in distress. It also has the little rattlers on it that's going to really get these fish's attention. And as you rattle it, what's going to happen? You're going to rattle it, your leader's going to bounce, the shrimp's going to pop up, and it's going to fall. And on that fall is when the fish are really going to attack it. So we're going to tie this on here, and we're going to show you how it's done so we can get out there and crush it. Alright, so we got a popping cork right here. As you can see, it's got an eyelet right here. I'm going to take 20-pound yellow braid line. Have your popping cork, you're going to run it through the eye of the top of your popping cork. Like so. You're going to have your excess or your tag end, and you're going to pull it nice and tight. Alright? Therefore creating two strands of line right here. Okay? Now what I like to do is I like to pinch it right here at the top so your tag end loops around and is separate. That being said, you're going to make your own separate loop down here. And then you're going to want to do 5 to 6 loops around your double braid. There's one. There's two. There's 3. 4. One more for good measure. And 5. So now, once you've completed that, pull out a little bit. You got this nice little, looks like it's about to cinch down if you pull tight. So what I like to do is I like to lubricate the line with spit or water, whatever you have. Alright, then you're going to slowly pull, sighten down the top, then you're going to take your actual line, not your tag end, and pull it down, cinch it up. This is one of the strongest knots that you can tie, especially with the braid. It is not going anywhere. So there, after that, you can take your tag end, cut off the excess. Boom. And there you go. You got a pretty strong knot. Very strong knot right there. That's going to work well. So that's how you kind of put together your popping cork to your loop knot, which I'm running 30-pound fluorocarbon leader down to another loop knot down here with a pretty clear D.O.A shrimp, and they got a little weight in there that allows you to cast it pretty far. But these things work great for redfish. The redfish love them, and that's pretty much all is to it. So I'll get back to you guys when I'm back out in the water. But yeah, popping cork to a D.O.A shrimp. See you out there. Made it out to the seawall. Got this popping cork in, as you can see. Popping it up and down. It's right there in the water. Let it sit. And we'll see if anything comes up to it. My wife caught a beautiful speckled trout here off the seawall. She was using a gulp white mullet 4 inches. They are beautiful looking fish. This is a good fish, man. I'm recording. It's hooked up on a live mullet. I think it's a red. Nah, it's a red. Heck yeah, man. Beautiful. He's coming down this way, watch out. Boom! Oh. That's an awesome fish, man. Woo! I mean, let's get him unhooked. On a live mullet. Man. Gonna get the spot in here. Alright. This beautiful redfish on a live mullet. Doesn't get much better than that. He absolutely smoked it. We're gonna get a measurement on this guy and see what he's at. In Virginia, they gotta be 18 to 26 inches. Got my ruler here. Alright. Nose, oh my god, he's a great slot. I'm reading 23, right in the middle of the slot. It's up to you. Are we keeping? We gotta figure out how. We don't have a cooler. We weren't planning on this, but man, I think it's all right if we just give him a proper send off. Let him get bigger. But man, there he goes. What do you want to say to the fans?
We just need to catch a flounder to have a Virginia slam. So let's hope we can get one of those.
GoPro died, don't have the footage for the fight, but I caught this awesome flounder off the Seawall. He's a keeper, he's 17.5 inches. All right, well that wraps up the session for today. We're gonna go get this flounder on ice and we'll see you back at the house for cleaning and cooking. All right, we just got back to the house. We set up our fillet board. We got the flounder here in a bucket. A little bit makeshift cooler. We weren't planning on catching and cooking today. It was mostly catch and release. However, we caught this flounder and we realized he wasn't gonna make it and he was legal. So we were like, you know what, let's just keep it. So now we're gonna do a little catch and cook for you guys. All right, so we just cleaned off this flounder, got them out of the bucket. The way that you want to clean these fish is you want to feel for their gut cavity right here. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a pit right here, and you want to, their forehead is up here. It's a little bit harder meat. So what you're going to do is get this little fin out of the way, go up to their forehead, feel for the edge of it, and make your first cut down to the end of that gut cavity, like so, like that. All right, now what's cool thing about these fish, sorry the shadow is brutal right now, you kind of can see their middle line right here following down. You're gonna want to cut a T down the middle, like boom, like that. Okay, and you can feel their rib cage as you go down. So first initial cut, forehead to gut cavity, down the middle like a T. All right, so you got your T cut. I just want to show you guys, you just kind of peel back off the gut cavity and slowly work it down and you can see their ribs right here. That's gonna be your barrier. You don't wanna go any lower than that. So then you just start working your knife back down along the ribs until you get all the way down the fish. And at the bottom you can kind of poke through there. And then you're just gonna work down, same thing on the other side. Neighbor's playing a little bit of tunes. Cannot complain. All right, so you're gonna pretty much do the same exact thing, but on their backside. So forehead to gut cavity, again, just straight down. There, and then right down the middle again. So this side's a little bit more tough just because there's pretty thin, but yeah, you get the idea. Just straight down that center line all the way to the tail. All right, so we just skinned these fillets. They're looking okay, looking good. Got all the skin off now, just cleaned off my table. We're gonna lay these out for you. Cool thing about a flounder, they give you 4 different fillets with the way that I just cut it. So again, not my greatest fillet job, but you know, it's all right. It's gonna taste good either way. They got really white meat. We'll see you inside in the kitchen.
Super, super easy. We're going to baste our flounder fillets with melted butter and olive oil on both sides. And then I created a mixture of lemon and pepper, everyday seasoning, garlic powder, and paprika. And you're going to want to coat each fillet, again, both sides, with that mixture. And then lastly, you're going to want to take the fresh juice of a lemon and squeeze that on both sides of your flounder. And we are ready to hit the grill.
Okay, so we got our 4 flounder fillets. My wife just prepped these for the grill. We're gonna put them on, and we're gonna just do a minute per side. So here we go. It's gonna be quick. All right, close that, let that cook. It's gonna be really fast. You wanna make sure that you don't go too long, because otherwise you're gonna compromise your meat. But other than that, these are gonna cook up nicely, and we'll see you in the kitchen. So we just got our flounder off the grill. It smells and looks delicious. I cannot wait to have a bite. So here we go. Flounder is just the white meat. It's super flaky. It's gonna taste really good. That is fresh. Really, really good. And the seasoning on it is fantastic. Wifey prepped it up perfectly. A flounder is super easy to cook, clean, and prepare for your kitchen, so don't be afraid to take one home if you catch illegal fish. With that being said, if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe to the Salty Vol. We're glad to have everyone along for the ride, and we're looking forward to seeing the next video. Tight lines.